I'm here with the gay Marco Rubio.
That is not the first time it's been said.
You have been convicted
Yes.
of being a serial liar,
Yes.
doing anything to maintain your power, and defrauding the American people. Is there anything else you share in common with Trump?
But it's
Michelle Obama called her book Becoming.
Oh.
Will you call yours Pretending? Other titles for you. Number 1, Electile Dysfunction, How I Faked Votes, Fooled Voters, and Ended Up in Jail.
That's so bad.
Number 2, Premature Inauguration, How I Finished My Career Before It Even Started.
Oh my god. That's so fucking bad.
And number 3, Felonious Monk, My Meditations on Misdeeds in Politics. Do you like any of those?
No, fuck you. Take your book titles and shove it up your French ass.
You would love that, huh? Are you a top or a bottom?
I'm not answering that question.
What do you think about the seriously retarded Tim Walz?
What's the what?
What do you think about the seriously retarded Tim Walz?
I wouldn't say he's the R word.
You wouldn't say he's retarded?
No.
Trump said that on Thursday.
That's okay. It's fine. I think he's I believe he's challenged in many ways.
But you wouldn't say that Tim Walz is a retard?
No.
Can I say that?
It's up to you. You can say whatever you want. It's a free country. I choose.
I thought that I couldn't, but then I read it on his thing and I was like, I guess
So
I
I have an autistic niece, and people use that word to describe autistic people as retards, and I've become conscious about it. Look at me being soft, but no, I wouldn't say. I don't know. I
you
think
PC Democrat.
Oh, something, whatever.
Liberal blue hair.
Let me go dye my hair blue.
Yes.
No, but I'll say this: I do think he's intentionally obtuse, and dangerous. I do think so.
Are there any politicians you would say are actually retarded?
Oh, plenty.
Which ones?
Oh, Jasmine Crockett.
Really?
Oh,
She's a retard?
oh, total.
Interesting.
Total.
Any others? What about your Marjorie Taylor Greene friend?
She's a dear friend. Don't go there.
Okay. How's
Come
that?
on. Let's off limits. Let's not go there.
What? Marjorie's off limit?
She's off limits.
Okay, if we have a good time, if we have fun, I would love to talk with her. You are a gay Republican.
Yes.
Why?
Because my politics are determined by my pocket, not my dick. I'm sorry. Because I'm gay, not retarded. I can answer this to you in so many ways.
Wow.
You know why gays should all be Republicans?
Why?
Because we want less taxes so we can buy more Gucci. Well, I don't like Gucci, but you get the gist of
That's
it.
fair. Which one are you? Not Gucci, you're Louis Vuitton?
I'm more of a Hermes Ferragamo.
Ah, you have taste.
Yeah.
Hermes is, in my opinion, is the best one.
It's the best brand.
Yes.
But, you know,
You have
not for everybody.
You have the bags and some things too.
Maybe.
Yeah, did Trump give you a pardon in a bag?
Maybe.
You walked
It
out
came in a Birkin inconspicuously. Your pardon's in that black Birkin 40 in palladium hardware.
Yeah, you walk out of jail and they put all your clothes in an Hermes bag.
Like, bye. Slumming out of here.
Okay, so let's go back to the pardon and your experience in the past 7 months. Do you feel like it was about justice, about loyalty, political strategy, or something else?
You know, I think it was about fairness. And I think it was about what the system did to me. I was the first congressperson to go to prison for civil FEC violations of the nature of mine, and also I got the largest sentence, right? I mean, if you compare me to other people who've gone to prison for far worse things, they did 18 months, 9 months, and they were in the millions of dollars of defrauding and all of that stuff. And again, I'm not trying to say look over there, don't pay attention to me. I made poor choices, but 7.5 years 7 years and 3 months in prison, and to be in prison.
Good job telling the truth right there.
To be in prison. Just making sure that we're not embellishing. To be in prison for 84 days and 41 of those 84 days in solitary confinement was just inhumane.
Wait, why did they put you in solitary confinement?
Well, because I had a vindictive cunt of a warden, Lynn Kelly, who gaslit me while I was in prison, saying that it was for my protection because she was convinced, based on some false allegations by some insane, unhinged woman, that there was an attempted murder or an ordered assassination for people to break into prison to kill me.
Really?
So she put me in solitary confinement in the special housing unit, which they nicknamed the SHU, for my protection. Even though that's not the standard, the SHU is not for protective custody. It's for disciplinary custody.
Yes.
But she gaslit me for 41 days and tortured me. Made me
Wow.
wear other people's underwears that were not clean.
Really?
Not shower. I mean, the woman is a bitch. And she's going to have everything that comes to her in karma, and I can't wait to watch it.
Did you talk with Trump about that when he let you out?
I have talked to everybody that's willing to hear. Not just the president.
Wow. And does that inform you on what you think we should do for prison reform now?
Very involved in prison reform now. I met with the director of the BOP and the deputy director on Halloween. So instead of going trick-or-treating, I was literally doing prison reform in Washington, D.C. And we met for an hour and a half, had a very productive conversation. And just from today's day of recording this, about 10 days ago, there was a major rollout on accountability in the BOP. And a lot of it spun from some of the topics we covered in the meeting. So I feel very validated and vindicated that we're doing something about it.
Remind me, what were the things that you went to jail for?
Well, I went to jail for straw donating to my campaign,
Okay.
right? And using friends and family's names without their permission and putting money and saying they donated. Meanwhile, I donated, which
Okay.
is illegal. And it's $55,000 though. So it's wrong.
But then there are people...
But it's so insignificant at the same time that you just wonder. And then they caught me on what they call pile-on charges, like any little minor violation you did in your life. They can turn that into a federal case. For instance, during the pandemic, and I like talking about it because it's important for people to understand.
Yes.
During the pandemic, I was underemployed. And I was able to qualify at the time for the pandemic unemployment for a determined amount of time, right?
Under Biden?
Under Trump.
Under Trump,
Under
okay.
Trump. Well, it went into Biden 2021
Okay.
as well. So both presidents, right? 2020 and 2021.
Yes.
And this was the Pandemic Emergency Act. Now, it was convoluted. Apparently I qualified for half of what I applied for. It was explained to me that if you were, and at the time the policy was if you were underemployed. Apparently underemployed up to a certain point, and it was just unemployed. I ended up taking, I think it was like 42,000 total, but I think 21,000 of that they said was not allowed. That would have been resolved when I filed taxes.
Yes.
Right? And they would have just said, hey, you actually owe this much more because you didn't actually qualify based on your tax filings. It's not it's not even a civil thing. It's literally an administrative correction that you do with the IRS.
Yes.
Done. I got 2 counts of theft of public funds over that. So I just want to make sure you understand the crux of my crime was bad, but it was also civil in nature because it's in Federal Elections Commission's violation of straw donations. And then everything else was just a pile on, and they turned it into a big case.
And how do you feel like that compares to how you see Congress and American politics today in terms of what other politicians are doing? Like, what would you say is the
We
worst
have
thing
members
we're
of
doing?
Congress who have military-industrial complex adjacent companies they own.
Can you call them out? I would like names. This is not interesting unless we have names.
It
Call them
sucks.
out.
Okay, you want names.
I want names.
Look, and this is a friend
it to
of
me. You
mine.
spent
I like the guy. I just want to preface this. I like the guy. He's
Yes.
a friend to me. He's always been good to me.
Yes.
But I have to call a spade a spade. And
Yes.
if these allegations turn to be true, they're
This
problematic.
is a George Santos takes the truth route.
It's Corey Mills, and he's
Okay.
a guy I like. He's always been great to me. He has a lot of issues right now on his plate, and he has some steep allegations against him, and I hope he can prove them wrong. I
Yes.
really do. I've always found him to be. But let's just fantasize for a second that they're true. He's on the Armed Services Committee,
Yes.
regulating oversight on some of these contracts that he's benefiting from to his companies, which should be under a blind trust. And now there's allegations that he's still been running them, which means he's funneling money, overseeing it, agreeing to fund these contracts for his own benefit. It's problematic. But then I can turn around and tell you, whose stock portfolio do you want to discuss?
Who is the worst?
Well, I
want two more names. We're not done.
The worst stock portfolio that you can talk of is always going to be Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
Always. You can't not talk about stock portfolio. You can't talk about stock portfolio.
She's kind of hot.
She's hot. She has great tits.
Yes.
For an old lady.
Yes.
And I'm gay, and I can say that. So, but
do gay guys like tits?
Not really, but I'm just saying. Look.
I love it.
It's good for you. Love or hate Nancy. Here's the deal. Nancy is a workhorse. She worked and achieved everything she has by literally working the hardest. Now, her stock portfolio is indecent. Don't tell me Paul Pelosi is smarter than Warren Buffett, because I don't buy it.
Yes.
And then you have somebody like Den Crenshaw from Texas, who is essentially the slimiest human being I've ever met, but he loves pointing fingers at everyone else's business. Look at that one stock
What makes him
portfolio.
slimy?
I mean, from everything. He was just banned from international travel on any co-delegations because he got too drunk last time.
Is he the one who looks like a pirate?
Yeah, the one with the eye patch.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that patch comes off at parties. I'm telling you.
Isn't he a national hero or something?
National hero for who?
He is his military service record is as decorated as yours.
Look, I'm not here to disparage his decorated military service. Good for fucking him.
Yes.
Thank you for your fucking service. Now fuck off out of Congress. And I'll say that to anybody at this point, Like, thank you for your service, but you can really go fuck yourself and get out of Congress.
You are spicy. This is great.
I mean, while we're on the Nancy Pelosi and the stock trading, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think Congress will ever put a vote to end? Because it's essentially insider trading. You've got
It's privileged trading, according to Nancy.
But yeah, like, just a follow up on that. Like,
So, as far as Congress and I'm big supporter of ending individual stock trading for members of Congress.
Yes.
Matter of fact, when I went to Congress, I sold. That was like so public. I sold all my stock holding. I had like $280,000 worth of stocks. I'm a young guy. That's kind of up to par with, the times. I sold my entire stock portfolio and did not make a single trade when I was in Congress. Now, I can tell you, I needed the money. And there were some times that I said, oh, this is a moneymaker. I'm like, fuck me. And I'm like, I know if I did that one trade, the FBI would indict me over stock trading, which would have been probably good because it would have raised a lot of awareness. I should have taken one for the team, but for the cause, I would say. But I don't think there will ever be an appetite. I mean, the other day, Sarah Jacobs, who's Congresswoman from Orange County, California, she posted something on X that said, to the extent of, tone deaf as hell, as one of the richest members of Congress, I have no problems, signing and co-sponsoring to stop, insider trading in Congress.
Yes.
And it screams tone deaf to me, right? To say, as one of the richest, I think she's like the 18th wealthiest member of Congress. She's like in her 30s. She's a trust fund baby.
Yes.
I think her grandfather invented the catalytic converter. Don't quote me on that, but it's something along those lines. So she's a trust fund baby. She's a total rich girl.
My
Democrat.
favorite.
I mean,
That's what I like.
She's cute. I will say that she's a cute girl.
Could you have an email?
I probably do, but I can't give it to you.
No, I want to do an interview.
You should just go knock on her door in DC. So my point is, I think that there's this faux push of people saying they want it, but they know that the votes are never going to happen. Yes. Congress will never do anything that is self-destructive.
We are going to play two truths and a lie.
Oh, love, my favorite game.
Your grandparents fled the Holocaust. 1.
Okay.
2, you had a long career in finance as an investor. Or 3, your mother was in the World Trade Center during 9/11.
So the truth is I had a long career in finance.
Okay.
And the lie
Yes.
would be, and the other one is convoluted. She was not in the World Trade Center. She was in downtown Manhattan. So that would be a lie as well.
Okay, so
that was 2 lies and a truth.
But you did say that at one time.
I didn't say that. It was interpreted that way.
Okay.
But which is fine. I understand how it was, but
Yes.
those weren't the words I used verbatim. My grandparents didn't flee the Holocaust. They fled Europe.
Okay.
They fled before Hitler and the Nazis went into Belgium. They left.
Okay. Are you going to write a book?
Yes,
Really?
yes, I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, what is it called? What are you calling your book?
I'm saving the title for the shock value later.
Really?
But yeah, because it's a fun one. But it's
Michelle Obama called her book Becoming.
Oh.
Will you call yours Pretending?
That's a great. That might be book number 2. I might have a sequel.
I have several other titles for you. Number 1, Electile Dysfunction, How I Faked Votes, Fooled Voters, and Ended Up in Jail.
That's so bad.
Number 2, Premature Inauguration, How I Finished My Career Before It Even Started.
Oh my god. That's so fucking bad.
And number 3, Felonious Monk, My Meditations on Misdeeds and Politics.
So fucking bad.
Do you like any of those?
No, fuck you. Take your book titles and shove it up your French ass.
You would love that, huh? Are you a top or a bottom?
I'm not answering that question. I'm definitely not answering that question.
Okay, well, it was a good one.
Nah.
Well, if you have any more questions,
You just asked me about my sex life. What the fuck?
I'll ask you.
You know that's the first time it's ever been asked to me.
Really?
Yeah. I think you're so indelicate.
How is it being Jewish now?
You know, it's Jewish, first of all. And
You are Jew?
I am ethnically Jewish, but I'm a Roman Catholic.
Okay.
I'm practicing Roman Catholic.
Jesus was Jewish.
Jesus was the king of the Jews,
Yeah.
right? So everybody's a little Jewish.
Yeah.
But look, religion in prison was very interesting. It's there's a cult situation with religion in prison that turns into turfs, and there's something called a Muslim gang almost, where the Muslims, I mean, D'Artagnan, Daquan. I'm sorry, you weren't born a Muslim with those names. You found the law in prison for protection.
Yes.
Because a lot of that is
D'Artagnan became Muhammad.
pretty much, right? So you think about that and you're like, I don't know about this. And I'm not saying this to disparage them. I did meet true, actual Muslims in prison. And then I met the ones that I would consider the...
You like Muslims as a Jewish person?
I respect everybody's right to their free religion. That's, I believe.
How do you feel as a Jew with heritage? The
I'm Catholic.
Sorry, Catholic.
As a Catholic with Jewish heritage.
Jewish heritage. How do you feel about the whole Israel-Palestine?
I'm very pro. Look, and I hate having this discussion because people get really passionate about it.
Don't mind.
I am a prolific Zionist.
Really?
Prolific.
Wow.
However, I have an extreme fatigue of BB right now. I mean, I've actually gone far enough to say that he has become somewhat a quasi-merchant of death.
Yes.
Where people see him in such a negative way, he's hurting the cause. So I believe if
agree.
he cared for Israel, as he has demonstrated throughout years of relentless service, I think it's very admirable when a person knows when it's time to bow out.
Yes.
And that's as somebody who's
and
on the Israel side of the conflict.
Do you feel like he has committed war crime?
I wouldn't go as far to say that because I hold a standard of war crime to my own president, Bush.
Yes.
He's a war criminal.
Well, man,
I will die saying George
if
W.
everyone
Bush
did what Bush did, we would no longer exist as a human
I
race.
agree.
The Oversight Committee, this is one of my questions. The Oversight Committee ignoring the alleged $2 billion UAE payment tied to Hunter Biden and the policy shift that followed that. Do you feel like Congress was failing its duty in that?
100%. I was a big critic of Chairman James Comer on the issue Hunter Biden.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like that level of corruption is horrible.
I think, let me put it this way. Whichever, whether it was Don Jr., Hunter Biden, right? I think this should be, it should be.
Wait, sorry. That one was Don Jr. The $2 billion payment was him. Hunter Biden was something else.
My point is, and I'll make my point, whether it is Hunter Biden, Don Jr., or whoever it is, just because your father is a president, you shouldn't have preferential treatment. Second of all, to your point, I think when you look at Don Jr. versus Hunter Biden and you look at their careers, Hillary Clinton said it herself that that Donald Trump did a great job at raising very well-educated and capable kids, because they are. They're well-educated, they're capable, they actually ran businesses and operated.
They make a lot of money.
And that is fine. This is America. We're capitalists. It is okay. Just because your father's a president, that means you can't make money. You can't go and run your business. It's ludicrous. The concept of that would be ludicrous. It would create a disincentive for people to actually run for president of the United States who are competent. You'd get a lot more Joe Bidens, in my opinion, what did Hunter Biden use? What was his expertise? What experience did he have in China, Ukraine, Uzbekistan? I mean, you tell me, none, zero.
Crack.
Well, crack and whores. So, I mean, that is a profession.
Yes, the oldest profession.
Crack whores are a profession. So, what I'm trying to say is,
what's your thoughts on supporting sex workers?
What's my stance?
Yes.
Because
you are a sexy worker.
I have a to each their own stance in life. I just don't believe that we should go back to, red light districts of Times Square where there were prostitutes in the corners of 8th Avenue, 9th Avenue after 10 p.m., where the city was dangerous. Pimps ran the city. These women were exploited. But, to each their own. I'm against prostitution in the sense of...
Damn. I thought you were cool.
No. You do you. It's your body, your choice. Isn't that what they say? I don't care, so long as I don't have to pay for any of it. So I don't want to pay for your medical care. I don't want to pay for your abortion. I don't want to pay for whatever it is, your psychological traumas from using your body in such form. Yes. So your body, your choice, but I don't want to hold a bill. That's kind of like my MO on there, so I don't care.
So are you pro-choice? Was that?
I am pro-life, but I don't condemn a woman if she chooses to have an abortion. I just don't want to pay for it, and I don't think taxpayers should pay for it.
Do you think America should be a raw dog nation? You said you're Catholic.
No, because of the diseases that we have. I think where the Catholic Church fails to understand the importance of a condom is not just from the contraceptive stance, it's also from this world.
Do you think that happens because priests don't have enough sex?
God damn it. I'm not
Okay, moving on.
That's off limits. Come on.
Okay, moving on. So you had your villain era. Yes. And it feels like you are entering your hero era. If you could describe the America you want to see in 5 years from now, what would that America be?
A free market, safe sovereign borders, no poverty, no inflation, no national debt. That's the America.
How would you solve the no national debt? Can we just go to war with China and wipe it out? You little war hawk.
Look, no, I don't like war. So no, I'll tell you this. And you wait this whole time to call me a war hawk because I called you a war hawk? God
yes, yeah. I have a couple in the chamber.
Jesus Christ. Look. The way to wipe national debt is by balancing the budget. And the way you balance a budget, make Congress vote on a bill that says that if the budget isn't balanced every 2 years, that all members of Congress are ineligible for re-election. They'd balance the fucking budget.
I like that.
I guarantee you they'd balance the budget. Make that bill. I proposed it. I got shot down, but somebody find the courage. Do it.
Yes. Who would you say are the most courageous politicians in America right now?
People who are
You have to give me 2 Democrats and 2 Republicans.
People who are not afraid to go against their party. So I'll go with John Fetterman.
Wow, the Democrats hate him right now.
That's fine, because when your party hates you, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You have John Fetterman.
Is that how you feel?
I do.
Okay.
It's John Fetterman, Ro Khanna, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massie to a detriment. And I'll explain to you why I think they're courageous. Now, that doesn't mean I condone or endorse all of their points. But it takes courage, first of all, to go against the president who happens to be of your party. It takes courage. It's kind of stupid and self-destructive in a way.
Yes.
But it takes courage, and courage is admirable. And I can almost say that I know the president admires the courage because it's stupid.
Yes.
But the courage is intoxicating. And then you have John Fetterman and you have Ro Khanna, congressman from California, who I think is one of the most stateliest mans out there, who has the courage to do these things.
You have a crush.
I don't have a crush on Ro Khanna. Come on, stop.
That's nice. Stateliest man.
He is. He's
I
a
would
very
like to be a
proper,
stately
posh
man.
man,
Yes.
very well spoken and just articulate. I disagree vehemently with him on like 70% of the shit that comes out of his mouth, but I think he's a pleasant human being.
And you mentioned, so you're going to write a book, which is very exciting. Writing, yes.
Yeah.
And do you think that you will run for office again in the next 5 to 10 years?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
Do you have a bedroom in your house I can crash in? Because my husband would kick me out.
Absolutely. You can stay with me. I would love that.
There you go.
We would be famous, you and I.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes,
Why do I feel like that was gonna follow something really off color?
I was going to say that we could start an OnlyFans.
God damn it! I fucking knew it. I set myself up for that. No, bad Frenchman, very bad.
It would be big, huh?
No. Oh no, big. I can guarantee you, but no.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Do you know what they say about Brazilians?
I do. I have been with several.
There you go.
Can we go back? You mentioned I made a joke.
Said he's been with several. That's not the answer you're supposed to give. That's so bad. The gays are gonna love this episode.
When you talk about being a gay Republican, and you said you vote with your pocket, not your dick. Do you feel a weird kind of tension, though, with Republicans and their desire to take down the gay marriage?
But it didn't happen.
But it didn't happen because it was struck down by the Supreme Court. However, there was
Who's the Supreme Court majority?
I have no idea.
Who's in the majority of the Supreme Court? Oh, right.
It's conservatives.
Conservative.
But-
how many of those justices did Donald
See, now
Trump
you're ruining
appoint?
my question.
How many of those justices?
This was a great question.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you continue. I'll ask you.
How
again
many
after.
of those justices were appointed by Trump?
Way too many, I think.
Oh, no, I think he's going to appoint 2 more.
Really?
Oh, fuck yeah. I want a Supreme Court with 5 Trump justices.
Wow.
Watch me.
Yeah.
3 is not enough.
That is how you start to get a constitutional convention opening and some real problem.
I don't know about that.
If you have a Supreme Court, 5 conservative Trump justices,
I mean...
you talk about lack of balance. See, but here's my problem. See, if that happened, let's just say that happened.
I ruined your question. I
we
feel
have
so bad.
No, we go to that. We have 5 Supreme Court justices who are conservative, and conservatives control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. And then all of a sudden, we are this crazy conservative wave, the good and the bad. There is good and bad for both, yes. And then all of a sudden, gay people can't vote. All of a sudden, gay people have a chastity belt with a butt plug. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they would go really far.
Why did you put the butt plug in the chastity belt? Wait. You put a lot of thought into this.
You know.
No. I don't know shit. You put a lot of thought into this. That speaks volumes about... You're blushing. You're talking about chastity belts and butt plugs, buddy. That's a very... That's a very active imagination.
Yeah, I've been accused
Very
of that
bottom
before.
of you.
I feel like, you know, that if conservatives truly had all of the power, court, legislative, and executive branch,
We're living in heaven.
they would try to make it heaven on earth, where gay people are not
That's
married.
not true. And I'll tell you why it's not true.
Yes, tell me.
There's
again,
been
I don't
the-
really give a shit.
Oh,
but you tell me why.
Beckerfeld, are you going to talk about the opinion of Clarence Thomas during the Dobbs decision, where he said that now that they reversed the Roe v. Wade, and then he wrote
Yes.
an opinion about Beckerfeld being potentially up on the chopping block.
Could be.
Notice how he he cited Obergefell back then, which is gay marriage, but he failed to note. I forgot the name of the ruling. Well, the one on interracial marriage,
Yes.
which he happens to be in one. So
Yes.
the hypocrisy is so jarring, and I think it's very clear. Republicans, along with Democrats, voted to adjudicate gay marriage and codify it in Congress. I'm going to say this to you, very hot take. I
Yes.
am gay married because it's the only option New York State gave me. I am against marriage in government, meaning straight or gay. I think that's something that's religious, that's been hijacked because the government was bankrupt after World War II and needed a way to make money. So what they did was they stopped issuing civil union agreements,
Yes,
which
yes.
is the way you used to get married in the
Yes,
government.
yes.
And marriage was for rich people.
I don't even think that's too crazy of a take. I think that makes sense.
Marriage is the issue here. The word marriage, because a lot of the religious people tie marriage to scripture and tie it to sacraments, and it becomes too much. So
Yes.
that's. I just think the government should get the fuck out of marriage.
And so last thing on that, you don't think that there was any confusion or idiocracy in the concept of being a gay Republican?
No, there's none.
None.
And I'll give you more. Do you know who gave everybody? Let's go back in history, and I'll not to be too boring. Who freed the slaves?
Abraham Lincoln.
What was he?
Gay.
Who ended?
Wait, really?
No, Republican.
Okay.
You said gay, and I agreed. It's like who
I
freed the
was like,
slaves?
whoa.
Lincoln. Who ended segregation?
1965. I don't know. This is your country. We ended it hundreds
You're
of years
interviewing me.
before. Yeah, but you ask a question I'm
I'm
not
not-
prepared for.
I didn't even prepare to come in with questions.
Okay.
So my point I'm trying to make is Republicans have been giving freed slaves, ended segregation, gave women's rights. Gays received the rights to marry and to equal space. It was under a Republican president that we ended Don't Ask, Don't Tell. So it's in the military. So my point that I'm trying to make is Republicans seem to be the demons, but they were responsible for the majority of progress in normalization. I mean, Stonewall started with a brick, right? And now there's arguments that it was I don't know who threw the fucking brick, honestly, the first brick. I wasn't around. But
Yes.
my point is, Stonewall started with a brick for liberation, for rights. I am a former United States congressman who is a gay man.
Yes.
I'm not getting into politics here. Pete Buttigieg is the former Secretary of Transportation who's a gay man.
Yes.
The current Secretary of Treasury, Scott Bessent, is a gay man. You can't tell me that gay people in this country don't have rights, and regardless of party, right? Rick Grinnell was the first ever gay secretary in the cabinet of a president of the United States in Trump's first term. We were even the first there, Republicans.
Could Trump be a little gay?
No, but that doesn't
With-
matter. But the gays in New York used to love Trump until he got involved with politics.
Yes.
They loved him.
Yes.
So my point I'm trying to say is I'm not going to ignore that there is an evangelical faction that is very zealous of their religious beliefs in
Yes.
my party.
Yes.
That are vehemently against my lifestyle.
And very, very powerful.
But even they accept me.
Because you go along with them now.
No,
Oh.
because I have the chutzpah, or courage, as you like to say, to confront them and tell them, look, I'm not asking you to go live my lifestyle, but I'm here advocating for what I do believe is best for the country. I never suffered discrimination or homophobia in the Republican Party, but I do suffer a lot of internalized homophobia by gay liberals who say all sorts of awful things to me all the time.
Yes.
So spare me the
would-
outrage.
yeah, I would-
Pearl clutching. There's not enough pearls in fucking New York for it.
But the last question I wanted to ask, climate change, okay? Oh, the world, America, you conservatives, you won. You won. Conservatives won, you control everything. Can you just admit that climate change was real and you guys were really good at faking it?
I don't believe climate change is real.
Come
because-
on, no, please.
I'm going to answer your question in a way you're going to like it, though.
Yes.
I believe in climate cyclicism, which means there's a cycle. We've gone through ice ages.
Is that a word? Cyclicism? That sounds like the communism thing I said. But
I'm
okay.
gonna gift you a thesaurus.
But climate change.
I believe in
it's
climate
real, though.
cyclicism. I believe there's a cycle. I believe there's cycles, and I believe that we rapidly move the cycle forward with our
Yes.
amazing little ingenuity. Sure.
Heck yes.
But
He agreed.
But
That is what it
but
is.
there is no. I'm still waiting for sea levels to sink Manhattan in 2002. I'm still waiting for the big wiping tsunami of 2012 that never happened.
Yes.
Al Gore should never fucking show his face ever again.
I interviewed him.
Like, that's my condolences. You literally fished for the bottom of the barrel.
Okay.
Like, holy shit. Because that man should literally never walk out in public after the shit he said was going to happen.
There was a lot of climate doomerism, but okay, so
Doomerism?
Yes.
They said it was global warming. It's 36 degrees out there. Like,
yes, no, it was a lot of like exaggerated claims, like you're saying.
Remember,
but
first it was we were going to freeze in the 70s.
yes,
Then we were going to melt.
yes,
Then, because they changed, like according to the weather, quite literally. Oh, we can't say it's global warming anymore. So now they've come to this amazing conclusion of just a big one word.
Also, can you-
climate change?
can you do-
fuck that? Fuck all of those people, especially Greta Thunberg. Like, oh my God, what an insufferable bitch! How dare you?
could you do this thing one more time for the OnlyFans? That's crazy. Okay, so you do agree climate cyclicism, as you said, happens,
I do believe there's a cycle.
and maybe, just very much maybe, now that conservatives control the world, we can all agree that there was an exaggerated level of downplaying that climate change wasn't real.
I believe that the French needed the money for the Paris Accords.
We did.
Your
And
GDP sucks.
please do not stop NATO.
Well, there's no. We were true again.
But yes, you do agree there is some human impact on the climate?
I think there is. Global population is near 8 billion people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, and obviously we're very ingenuic little creatures. We make a lot of smoke. I don't know how much of that really affects the atmosphere. Really, I don't know if putting all these fucking spaceships through the atmosphere is
It
even
does-
a smart idea.
Yes.
It's like, oh, wait, you're breaching the ozone layer all the time. Is that okay?
You're poking a hole
It's like,
in it.
is anybody gonna talk about this? Like Blue Origin, SpaceX, and
Your autistic
NASA.
friend.
Like, he's not my friend. He
sorry.
fucked my friend over, but that's a whole different story.
Trump?
No. Someone else.
who did he fuck
I'm
over?
not getting into it.
Come on.
No.
We are here for gossip,
no,
Santos.
No.
Okay. Well. Okay. So I will take that as a little bit of a win because you do believe in climate cyclicism.
Yes.
Yes, which is a version of climate change.
It is not. It is a statement of fact. Change
I'm going to
means-
cut this part out. We have a gift.
The gift. I'm getting a gift. Watch. If it's a dildo, I'm gonna throw it at you.
We
If it's a dildo, it's gonna get. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna hit you with it.
It's not. No, it's not. We have a gift for you from Gavin Newsom, actually.
Gavin Newsom sent me a gift.
Yes, and congratulations of your pardon.
No, he did not.
He did. Yes.
I don't believe you.
It is the knee pads from his store, so you can use them for your next meeting with Trump if you ever have to get another
Gavin
pardon.
Newsom did not send me that.
He did. Gavin literally. Have you seen his merch?
I have not.
So this is a Gavin Newsom merch from his Patriot store for the knee pads for anyone who has to, meet with Trump to get what they want. He wanted us to give them to you. You want him?
No, thank you.
Hey,
I'll
on a final note, we are actually interviewing Gavin Newsom.
Okay.
So do you have a message to him on the knee pads? Like, have at it.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing this tongue-in-cheek thing. So if you want to say
Okay,
something,
great.
to Gavin Newsom-
I mean, to Governor Newsom, I hope that these were meant for sizing for you after 4 years of gargling Joe Biden's balls.
What the fuck? Can you? But really, they are for you.
I got knee pads. Canon Sports.
Yes.
Fuck am I gonna do it?
So Gavin is giving them to people who are, good
he's
friends with
not.
Trump. He is. He is literally doing it. Look at this.
Is he really?
Yes.
I was so caught up in prison, I missed it.
These are for you from Gavin Newsom. It is literally for people who have needed to grovel to Trump or
I didn't grovel.
do whatever you need to do with knee pads, You know a lot about that.
These motherfuckers. I don't.
Really? You never used knee pad?
Oh, he was sold out.
Yes.
This is Governor Newsom's Patriot store. So he's been trolling Trump, essentially. It's a troll site.
So it doesn't exist.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It literally does.
No, it doesn't. I'm not taking these.
Give him the knee pads again. I want him to take them.
What do you want me to do with these fucking knee pads?
You know what to do with them.
Excuse me? Oh, you stupid, arrogant French. Get out of here. Don't piss me off. I'll get your ass deported.
Christ.
Oh, Jesus can't help you now. You got 2 minutes.
A
Come
lot
on.
of questions from Salvador. Well, this one's kind of mean. How can you have any self-respect for yourself still defending Trump after seeing what he did to your bestie Marjorie?
Look, I'm friends with both of them. I think I don't get involved in people's disputes with one another because if I did, I'd have friends left. So I think they need to work that out amongst themselves.
Okay.
And I think they will.
You think that Marjorie and Trump would be friends again?
Of course.
After the Epstein thing?
Of course.
Really? The Epstein thing kind of fucking crazy. The reason I went gay is when I saw Trump's neck pussy. We'll cut that one. That's too foul. Jay Chowla asked, why are you gay? That's stupid.
Oh, I love that. Did you ever see that video? Why are you gay? The African video. You've never seen it? That's what he's trying to probably.
Oh, he literally sent me a YouTube link.
Yes, it is so fucking funny. It's my favorite video. It lives rent free in my brain. Every time I need a reprieve, I'm like, why are you gay?
I'll do my African accent. You answer.
Yeah.
Why are you gay?
Who's gay? That's the interview.
Okay,
So-
Ali Baba
Oh.
says, how much does his soul cost?
Mine?
Yes.
I mean, it is Alibaba, so I'm gonna be mercurial here.
Decent amount.
Yeah, a lot.
Joey, well, I already asked that one. Vincent, ooh, this one is a little, you okay if I say something crazy?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm crazy.
Vincent Arnold said, ask him if he got diddled in prison.
No.
No diddling in
No.
prison.
Thank God, no.
That's actually very good.
Yeah. Sadly, it's a very common occurrence, but no, thank God.
Yeah, you talk about prison reform.
Yeah,
That is important.
it is.
Okay, last one. CRB BJJ. What that bussy do in prison? What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, what did the bussy do in prison?
What is
Meaning
that?
I did not have sex in prison. I'm married.
Is that what that's asking?
Yeah, it's just silly.
What is the bussy?
A
What does that
pussy
mean?
is a man's butthole for gay guys. It's
Okay. Stupid.
It's stupid.
What's the coolest thing you bought with stolen funds?
I didn't buy anything with stolen funds. That's the sad part.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, my
Damn.
campaign bought Sephora to do makeup on me.
If you if you knew now you would have gotten a pardon, what is the coolest thing you would have bought with your funds?
Well, let's put it into perspective. If I was stealing money, first of all, I'd steal hundreds of millions.
Yes.
Second of all, I would probably buy myself an airplane. Play Catch Me If You Can in the airplane. Stop, refuel, stop, refuel. Just keep flying. I'm kidding. No. I don't know. I don't think it's not worth it.
Okay. And we'll end on a nice one. Looking back, what would you have changed? What are you proud of? And what are you looking forward to?
I'm proud of that. I proved that gay people are welcome to the Republican Party, and I think that's very important for diversity
Okay.
and for the party to grow. What I would change? I would have not embellished a single thing because I didn't have to. Those were insecurities that were very dumb. And what I'm looking forward to is a very nice, happy life.